In Project Zomboid, most players focus on the survival or extermination of zombies. What if we try to communicate or teach them the way of Zen, a spiritual diplomacy instead of an axe or fist to the face? The meditation mode makes it possible. To lower my killing temptation, I installed the blind mode, and for the kind and peaceful way to defend myself, I added La Chancla mode too. I can attack them unless I'm forced to, and I can't use any weapons. That would violate the way of the monk. So no guns, no bites. Just simple tools, like mom flip-flops. The main objective is to get to the church to start a new religion. Zen Zomboism. Communicate through meditation. Day 1. To keep me in my meditation loop, I needed strong legs, so I started with step-up training. But just like in the gym, the equipment was taken. My first attempts to communicate with the zombies did not really go as planned. They took my contact efforts quite literally. Therefore, I decided to show my fake skin in hopes the display of muscles would bring the needed respect, so that we could finally start a conversation. What I didn't anticipate was that super hard muscles expose lots of blood veins, which were much more tempting than any of my meditation techniques. To them, my veins were like a light attracting moths. Even when I moved off grid in a tiny 2x4 cabin in the mountains, I couldn't feel safe. The real potential grows in real men, with real hair. I knew that in order to make any connection, I must reach the end of my own transformation first. For that, I needed to concentrate, yet I was constantly interrupted. At last, I was ready for my Zen change. All that was left was the journey to the middle, for perfect balance. My journey ended with one wrongly calculated hit. But I heard the spirit's whispers saying,
"Sacrifice yourself to find a better tool to reach your goal."
I did the ritual as asked, which granted me a perfect solution. My only mistake was hitting a kid that mistakenly took me for an ice cream truck driver. And for that, I had to face the consequences in form of angry parents. Except for one. She was so desperate for a kid that even brick walls couldn't control her need. Attempt 58. I decided to infiltrate their ranks, but they saw right through it. They left me no choice, and I stepped away from my way to enlightenment, foolishly thinking a simple mask would trick the spirits. I hunted down those that didn't want to meditate. More! The guns made me paranoid. I started shooting at my own blinds. I got so addicted to shooting that I pulled the trigger 5 times before I realized I'm out of ammo. At that point, I gave myself into the spirits fully, hoping a redemption for my acts would come. First, I saw light, and a few seconds after, I was listening to the spirits.
To redeem yourself, you must take at least 100 bites to the back. Then we'll make sure to grant you a proper tool to build your church.
I did what was asked of me. I swallowed the alarm to make sure the bites kept coming in. What can I say, I was desperate for that promised tool to reach my church. The tool I got was great, but it wasn't tested for the amount of stress I put it into. So it gave in. I didn't care and kept going, paying the ultimate price. At least finally the zombies listened to my commands.
Move up, boys.
No, in truth, I couldn't handle my failing communication.